나왔어. 빌어먹을. 그딴 거 필요 없어. 안해. 나 있지? 어디야? 위치가 어디야? 아, 위쪽이야? 그 전에 서브 퀘스트가 있었지? 아니, 반대편으로 어떻게 나가지? 여기야? 대화할 수 있어?
Everything here is fine. He just needs to sleep.
내가 진찰을 해야겠지. 한다고 했으니까.
His wounds have been well taken care of.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's sake, do it quickly.
Farewell.
아, 또 약이야? 안 해. 안 할 거야. 너 혼자 해. 아침에 가자. 가자. 불 끄고. 여기서 어떻게? 야, 이쪽이었어? 나왔다.
Yeah.
어디야? 어디에 있어? 위치가 어디야? 아, 정말. 다 왔다. 진흙이야.
Place they were talking about.
늪이야. 뭐지? 왜 안 오지?
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you. Kurva.
잘 들어오고 있다.
Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
가져왔지.
He had this on him.
Aye. That says alright. What did you do with the body?
그치?
I left it where it was. What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job.
된 거야?
Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasso, and on top there's an
Eh?
old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
가자. 또 전쟁이야. 재밌게 했는데. 늪이야 늪. 아직은 안 되지. 또 사사우야. 씨. 보고부터 하러 갈까? 아니면은 확인부터 하러 갈까? 맞지? 이쪽이었지? 말. 빨리 가야지. 이쪽으로 올라가는 거야? 아 뭐야? 우와 올라갈 수 있다. 올라가진다. 좀 빡시다. 와 높다. 올라갈 수 있어? 안 올라가지는데? 겨우 올라왔다. 아유 끔찍해라. 아 막혔다. 아휴 어떡해. 길이 헷갈려. 어디야? 대체 어디야? 이런 똥같은. 내리막이야? 올라갈 수 있지? 안 올라가죠? 올라가지는데? 오! 올라가자. 여기 올라가서 정찰하는 거야. 아이 풀떼기 올라왔다. 아닌가? 언덕이야? 아유 빡쳐라. 들어가야겠지. 선택이야. 야 골치 아픈데. 입구가 어디지? 예? 빠른 장소. 잘 됐다. 여기로 바로 올 수 있지? 보고하러 가자.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyik near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
보고했지? 다시 가는 거야. 친구한테 갈까? 지금 몇 시야? 저녁이야? 친구한테 갔다가 자야겠다. 다음날 가자. 친구야. 친구가 어딨지? 방앗간이 어디에 있었지? 아, 여기 있었지? 친구야, 친구야, 우리 친구야.
Christ, I want to get out of here.
이게 뭔 소리야?
It's not going to get any better, is it? I just think we should go. Doesn't matter where.
It doesn't matter. We need groschen for the infirmary. We can make that money here.
에?
Pay here is pitiful. It's just arms. We used to earn much more.
Yes, but this is a mill, not a silver mine.
Huh. Not even our mine chief Nemo was as much of a halfwit as our new mill foreman, and that's saying a lot.
Yes, but right now we're here. We just have to hold on a little longer, and then we'll ask around elsewhere.
I'm just saying, the sooner, the better. Or I'm liable to lose my temper and hit
할 거야.
something.
What a wonderful idea. That would really help. Didn't you have enough the first time?
The devil take it all. And you too.
야야.
Jesus, what have you been up to? Are you happy here?
It's not worth a damn. If I had any choice, you wouldn't see my heels for dust.
What's happened? Did you two get yourselves into trouble?
A fine friend you are, assuming it's our own bloody fault.
Oh, come on. You know what you two are like. I had to ask.
Well, perhaps with that monk. But now, the foreman's got it in for us. If he could, he'd skin us alive.
예?
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
예.
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once, he's an arsehole. I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
And what do you want to do about it? Just run away?
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill, but not with him around. It's unbearable, and there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me?
할 수 있지?
Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now, it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep
아,
that
야,
in
머리
mind.
아파.
I'd like to ask about that Thomas again.
Goodbye.
토마스가 누구야?
Hey,
Matthew told me your foreman's a fool, and you're not exactly filled with Christian love for him.
you better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything.
어이쿠야,
Drown him
무서워라.
in the river.
Drown him? What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
What about the others at the mill? Are they awful as well?
The miller's an old fool. He believes every word that comes out of Thomas's mouth. It's hopeless. And then there's the miller's daughter. She's a
토마스야?
pretty lass. And
알았어,
can I
I
알았어.
think he's jealous. Is she a...
He might make puppy dog eyes at her, but most of the time he just
내가 처리할게.
And what do you want to do about it?
no fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines,
그래야 그렇겠지.
So how do you plan on dealing with it?
perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper...
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat...
That...
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone.
What?
에?
Could lure him off someplace far away.
I'll think...
알았어. 교환했고. 아휴, 누가 토마스야? 누가 토마스야, 이씨. 임마 아니야? 호호 바로 앞에 있다. 어이구 반가워라. 토마스가 이씨. 토마토야 이씨. 어휴 머리 아파라.